All of us deal with conflict. We deal with it at home. We deal with it in our communities. We deal with it in the churches that we serve. I want to talk about one essential skill that you and I need when we're trying to facilitate conflict, whether that is at home, whether that is with the church that we're working with. And I want to talk about this skill and also give you 3 reasons why this skill is so vitally important and how it actually impacts the people and the situations that we go into. So that skill is, very simply, asking open questions. If you've been around me any length of time at all, you know that this is an essential skill for a transitional leader, essential skill for someone that is trying to uncover what's really going on in a situation. And when you're dealing with conflict, the posture that you need to have as that person who is the peacemaker is to have this open-minded questioning approach. And there's 3 reasons why open questions really work. And I'm talking about the question that allows people to enter into dialogue, the question that gets their brain sort of firing on all cylinders. Not a closed question that shuts down dialogue, but an open question. And there's 3 reasons why open questions are so powerful. The first reason is that you're able to learn so much. Open questions give you the opportunity to push the pause button, and when you go into a situation or when you're assessing a situation, and instead of jumping to a conclusion perhaps too quickly, asking questions allows you time to learn, allows you time to listen, and to hear the full story, because chances are you don't have the whole story when you go into that situation. So open questions allows you the time you need to really listen to all the stories and start to assess what's really going on. Second reason why open questions are so powerful and why they work is that it builds trust. We know that in situations like churches in conflict, without trust, you cannot go anywhere. Trust is that foundation. Open questions help you to be in a posture where you can actually build rapport and credibility with people. Open questions allow you to show people that you respect their opinion. You may disagree with it, but it shows that you're truly willing to hear them out and give them the opportunity to be heard, which in so many cases de-escalates the conflict and allows people to start to be a little more rational, a little more reasonable in the situation. So open questions help you to learn. It helps you to build trust. And thirdly, open questions helps you to measure the commitment and the readiness of the people that you're dealing with for reconciliation. There's a story in Scripture in the Gospel of John where Jesus is being approached by this man that wants to be healed. And it's interesting, he asks him a question, if you remember this story. Do you want to be healed? It's an interesting question. And I think it's partly to show, not just show Jesus, but help the man come to terms with, is this something I really want? A couple of good questions when you're dealing with conflict is to ask people, do you want to be reconciled with this person? And I've had situations where the person actually didn't. So asking questions helps you to gauge the readiness of the reconciliation, of the peacemaking. And another good question you can ask is, what do you see as your contribution to help resolve this situation? Another open question that helps to measure their commitment and their willingness to be involved. There's lots more I could say about this, but I want to just encourage you to continue to sharpen your skills as a person who is a peacemaker in situations where there's disagreement and where people are at odds with each other. We're having a training coming up next week that I invite you to consider as a way to help strengthen your skill as you facilitate conflict, as you make peace, as you help people become more like Jesus and help the church be the church that it really wants to be and needs to be. Thanks and have a great day.